Hi, this is Denise with PaperKraftD, and it is the wrap-up video for the Fabulous Fall Challenge and YouTube Hop using the collaboration kits of Dear Julie Julie and Kara Brandon Creations. Today we're just going to take all of the pieces that we've created over the course of this 5-week challenge, and we're going to make a completed project. So let's get started. Okay, so I have made, these are all the things that I've made this challenge. I've got, let's see, a couple little journaling cards here. I've got this corner tuck and hidden journaling spot here. Got a couple library cards. This one was one that Julie did, and then I had made this, which is very similar to a library card type design. A couple of little decorations, dangles for the journal. A couple journaling spots here. And this one's over the page, and I think I'm going to use this on the front cover. This is just a like a little notebook. I've got a couple layered tags. So I've got 1, 2, 3 layered tags. And I've got, let's see, this pocket page. I'm going to take the tag out for now. I've got this pocket page, which is pockets from the side. I'm going to take these pockets out at the moment too. And I've got this page, which is an envelope page, and it has this little journaling spot in the interior. Okay, so these, I'm going to be doing a spiral bound notebook, so I want to make sure that I punch the holes in these, so I've got to remember to do that. These are the covers that I'm going to be using. I'm going to go ahead and clean these up, and I'm going to prep them for binding this spiral bound journal using my Zutter Bind It All. Okay, so generally when I am making a spiral bound book like this, I will make a template. So I'm gonna measure the distance here. This is 6.5 inches wide. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna go down once. I'm going to go to the 4th hole right here. I'm going to push this all the way in, and then I'm going to go down a second time. Okay, so that's the way I'm going to do that. Now I've got to prep this. I want to use some of this washi, this homemade washi that I made, on the spine, I think. But I need something that is more opaque first. I'm going to line this up against one of these lines. And I'm just going to go, it's not quite so thick. Okay, I line this up on this line here. This is going to be another 1/2 inch. I think I want it slightly more than 1/2 inch because I've got to account for the thickness of the book. So let's just go from like there to there. There we go. That'll give me a nice guide. Tear it. I think I have to cut it. All right, and I'm gonna cut these two edges off a bit, like that. Just take that little square out. I'm gonna just cut this part at an angle. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold it over like that. Nice. And then, so it just overlaps that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. Okay, so I think this will be the front and that'll be the back. And I'm just going to take some of this and put it on the front. But these leaves look fabulous. So I'm going to put that there. Okay. Yes, I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, so this is the front. And then it's gonna open up. I'm gonna put another piece of washi right there. Okay. All right, so it's gonna go like this. These are the covers. Okay, so now, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and, oof, hello, cut these covers. Okay, so this is going this orientation. Not that it really matters all that much, but yeah, that. Make sure it's straight up and down. Go all the way through. Now go to the fourth hole. Push this all the way through. Make sure this end is all the way down. And go again. And voila. Look how pretty that looks. All right. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with this one, and that's going this direction, so that's why I'm putting this facing me. Yeah, not that one. Okay, so I'm going all the way down. I'm going to the fourth hole. Where's the little nubbins? There it is. All right, there's the nubbins. Make sure it's through there. Push this down and then go all the way through. All right, and those two should line up. Woohoo! Yes, they do. Awesome. Okay, so let's look at this. This is not quite as wide as that, and it doesn't have to be perfectly centered, which is great because yeah, this one's not quite as long either. I'm going to start with this one because I think this one, if I push this all the way in, this is going to be the perfect width because it doesn't go all the way to the edge like that. It goes like a little in right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one. And then I'm going to go to the 4th. Hole. Where's that little nubbin? There it is. All right, push this down. Go again. All right, yes, I like the way that one turned out. And it'll line up just like that. Okay, so I just pulled some paper. I've got this page. It's from Germany. It's a like from a stamp book, stamp collecting book. So it's pretty old. So I got Germany because I was thinking, you know, forest, Germany, you know, Black Forest, I don't know. I have a couple of really old, these are vintage papers, just from a spiral bound notebook. So those are fun to add in. I have some really beautiful what's the word I'm looking for? Graph paper. So here's one. This is a green one. And this is vintage as well. I'll take one of those, add that in. This is really, really old. Put that with my bag of tricks. I've got some organ music. This is a really old book of organ music. It's 1962. This is nice because it's just music without words. Okay, so I'm just going to carefully tear that out. All right, just page of that. I've got this nature encyclopedia. So I thought there might be some, and this is old, it's vintage. I don't know, what year is this? 1968. But I thought there might be some pages in here that we could use. You can see it's kind of more of the colors, the same color scheme that we're looking at in here. Oh, some of these trees might be fun. Yeah, because this is kind of like a fall. I don't know about the magnolia, but I really like this. The live oak, the black oak, the birch, the walnut. Maybe the elm would be pretty. Kind of like those colors. There were also some animals in here. Oh, these are really pretty little birds. That might be kind of cool. Huh, an owl. Do I want to do birds? Maybe birds. There's also these like moose and the deer, the bobolink. I like those colors with this. And then the meadowlark would go good with that. Maybe I'll just tear this page out. The elk and the mustang. Maybe I'll do this one right here with the deer and the, let's see. And then I've got these file things. I usually like doing these in kind of order like this, where they have 3 little tabs. So it would kind of stick out like that. Huh. I like that. I like the way that looks. All right, so I'm gonna use those. I've got some rice paper, which the colors are gorgeous with this, and this tears really nicely. I've got some various coffee dyed papers. I've got some that are more plain. I've got this, which I think looks really cool. I like this too. This has like some darker colors, so I thought that would be fun. This is just some lighter pieces, you know, different variations. This is really cool. I have a placemat that I got in the dollar store that's the shape of an autumn leaf, and I think this would be super cool. I'm not sure how obvious this is going to be, that that's what that is, so I guess I'd have to make sure that I, you know, cut it in the right places, but I really like that. So I have a couple options of that. Here's another one. That's the back side. Some darker papers. Here's another example of that one. So, you know, you get the idea. Oh, this has some more grays and stuff. I don't know if this one's really going to work with this album. Maybe. I don't know. There's some darker pages. So I'll just see. This is way, 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 way too much paper for this little album. You know, these are going to provide quite a bit as it is. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start cutting down the paper. Again, I'm going to make it 6.5 by 4.5 or slightly less. And I'm just going to use my ruler to measure and tear. I'm not going to cut it with my trimmer. I like the rougher look on the edges, and I just think it adds a little bit of texture and looks really cool. All right, so I'm going to cut some of these down and I'll be back. So I cut down these papers to size, and then I'm just, you know, evening them up, tamping them down. And I'm just, again, I'm just eyeballing this. All right, so I'm eyeballing it. I'm going to go, there's not a lot of wiggle room on this one, so I'm just gonna go right to where this little line is here. And I'm just making sure to hold both ends down. It makes pretty holes. I'm gonna go to the fourth one. Put this little knob in through there, this way. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to add also some burlap paper in here. And the question is, which color is going to look good with this kit? I like this. This has a lot of, this is kind of orangey. That one's pretty. I also like this one. Huh. Not black. Maybe even that one. Okay, so now I'm going to just start figuring out what order I want my pages in. I really like this as a front cover. So let's see, what do I want below it? I think this would look pretty under here. Okay, so I just trimmed this down with a ruler, and I'm just gonna do one side of this. So I tried to get ones, oof, that had some empty space on the back. So you can kind of see. So see, that looks pretty. And it will strengthen the paper, because this book paper is kind of fragile. Okay, so there weren't very many pieces that I didn't end up using in here. What I've done is I've gone ahead and I have I've put everything in the order that I want them to be. Okay, and let's see, when you're binding this, this is the order I want it to be in. I've got to take the back cover and put it, just flip it over so it's on the front. Okay, so that's the way that you bind this. So now as I'm putting this together, I've already cut my rings, so it's got putting them together like this. I'm just gonna, start threading all these pages through. The first couple are the most challenging because they want to pop off. Okay, so I've added all the inner pages. Now I'm going to add the front cover. And now I'm going to add the back cover. Okay. And then I kind of like make sure that's centered like that. Get my little bind it all over here again. And I kind of center, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so I kind of center it in the between, so it's even on both sides. And then I already have this adjusted for 1 1/4 coils. So all I have to do is put this between these black spots right here and press in. Do the same thing over here. Press in. Oops. Oh. Okay. Missed a coil. Okay. Just do that a couple times. Okay. And then it makes this kind of interlocking coil here. And then kind of have to twist it so it's like that. And then once you get it adjusted the first time, you don't have to adjust it again. So now, look at how cute that is. Oh. All right, so I've got my little coils on the side here. All right, so now I'm just going to go through and add my inserts and fold these pages up so that, these long pages don't overhang like this. Okay, here I go. Okay, so now I'm just kind of going through and seeing where I want to put stuff. I don't have a lot of scraps left over from this challenge. I'm basically used just about everything. These were not part of the kit, that's stuff I added. I've got, I don't know, that little scrap, which I don't feel like, you know, like I have to use that. Got these couple little teeny scraps here. I've got this piece, which I want to use. Got this little piece. I've got the deer. Got half an owl, which again, if it's like that scrappy, I don't really feel the need to have to use it. I feel like I've kind of used it. And I've got this little stamp, which I definitely want to use. I'm going to use these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Okay, oh, and I have this little strip here. I need a place to put like this little tag, this little journaling spot. I was thinking I could make a little belly band on the back of this fabric piece. That would be kind of cute. All right, and then it just feels like I want to distract from that in the middle, because maybe a piece of that, like a little strip of that. Yeah, because then you can't tell that there's like parts of animals on this. It just kind of looks like a little bit of a background, which is exactly what I'm going for here. I don't want it to fall off. I think it looks cute. And then this will just slip right under here. All right, so I've got a home for this. That's good. Okay, so the other thing that I realized is that this is way too big for this. There is absolutely no way that I'm getting this on here, which kind of stinks. It's kind of a bummer, because I really like this little journaling spot. I think it was really cute, but if I cut this right here, it's going to go all the way to here, which, you know, could work as a pocket, but then I still can't open this up like this because of that. So yeah, I think my best bet is to cut off this little handle thing, unfortunately. Okay. Could add that, and then this will open up like that. So that's not bad. And then I can add this cute little bird tag here. Will that fit in there? I think so. All right, I like that. Thing I realized also that this is just wider than the book. So that's kind of a bummer. So I might just stick this in the back, you know, it'll be a little notebook that's at the rear. I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so these little pages here have holes in them, so I want to do something about that. Okay, so I've also got this piece. I think I'm just going to glue this down to the back here. I think this is the way to go with this. Fantastic. All right, yeah, I'm happy with that back cover now. I think that'll look cute. this? I could put this like right here. How about like that? Oh, that would look cute. I love that. Yeah, I really like that. I think that looks cute. Okay. Okay, so I've got this other piece of fabric here, and I just added a little washi across the bottom. I think I'm going to put this tag there, and fortunately this already has a pin up top, so I think I'm just going to pin this to the fabric. There we go. Okay, I think that'll be cute. How about if I just cut this? Okay, I could make like a little bookmark out of this or something maybe. How about that? All right, I kind of like it just like, okay. I need to back this with something, because these tips of these wings are going to show, and can't have that. There we go. How about that? It's nice about having the cardboard. All right, so I can just use that as a bookmark. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I like that. I wonder if I can sew that on or not. If it's too close to the edge, I'm gonna go try. I can't believe I actually just did that. This would have been a lot easier before I bound the book, but hey, it worked. So, yay. Oh my gosh, that's just hilarious. All right, I like the way that looks. Covers up that hole, and it kind of gives a little decoration on that page. All right, so we kind of have to do something, I mean, not exactly similar, but like along the same idea. We have two more. With a little bit of that peeking on both sides. Okay, taking that to the sewing machine. Okay, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I did that again, yay. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That looks pretty good. Let's see. So this is, oof, why is this not turning properly? Come on. Come on, little papers. All right. So this is the last one. Well, that's drying nice. Okay, I like that. All right. Let's see, I've got this piece. Got that piece. Huh. Got that. And it's just, I just don't like that it's a head. It makes me kind of sad. It's kind of silly, but it does. It makes me kind of sad. All right. Ooh. That turned out weird. All right. Okay. All right. Good. So that goes like that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that'll work. And you know what? Here's the thing. If it doesn't work, it's just paper. And it's just scraps of paper, so easy enough to just throw the whole thing away and start over again. That's the beauty of this. Okay, so, all right. So I'm just doing this, you can see, for the color. Okay, just commit. Just gonna commit. Just gonna do it. Just doing it. Go. Just like that. There we go. All right. And let's see, what else do I have? Even go like that. Actually, I really quite like that. Just commit. Let's just commit. Just do it. Just do it. Why not? Why not just do it? There we go. Okay. I like that. That works. That works for me. Just gonna glue that down. All right, there we go. All right, I love that. That is so cute, super duper cute. All right. With a few scraps, I mean, it's kind of amazing what you can do with a few scraps, right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Okay, back to nuts. Just ignore me. Okay, I want to use that same piece, but that one's a little too, it's too. It's just a little bit too. All right. Which way do I want it? That way or that way? I like it the other way. Okay. I don't want it this long, for sure. Let's say maybe like that. Could actually be a little bit longer. And that's the beauty of having some scraps, is that none of this is too precious. Okay, yeah, I like that. All right, I'm gonna go, I like it a little uneven there. Okay, I'm gonna go, or should I put it all the way up to the top here? Yeah, maybe more like that. Okay, I'm gonna go sew this. So I did it again. I just kind of messed up this bottom a little bit. I like it a little rough. Can even mess this side up a little bit. All right, all right. So now I'm pretty happy with those. I've just got these two little pieces to kind of put in somewhere. Okay, so the other thing I had to change on this is that when I made these tags here that go in these pockets, I didn't account for the rings taking up like, I don't know, what is that, like 3/8 of an inch basically. So you can see if I put these in like this, it was way too long for the pocket. So these are the tags that I used. So what I had to do on this one, I had room on the bottom, so I just cut the bottom off. And then I just, that one was really easy. Unfortunately for this one, I had put stuff right up to the bottom of this. So what I did is I cut the top off, and then I had to pull this little label thing off and like re-glue it there, and I used this as a guide for cutting the corners there, but I think it turned out okay. I mean, I think it looks fine. I like it. It's great. And now it just fits in there, I think, better. I'm gonna tuck these little strings in like that because I don't really want them hanging off the edge. What did I do? Oh yeah, I made that into that. Maybe if I put, just like glue something like that. What about that? Could add something else there. Like a little piece of, I don't know, a little piece of this. There we go. All right. That kind of works. So now I've just got this thing, which I wonder if there's a way to like, I don't like that you can see his neck coming off there. I just cut it there. Maybe I'll like it better if I cut it there. There we go. And now it just looks like I've cut the rest of his body off. It doesn't look like he's a trophy. Poor little guy. I don't want him to be a trophy. Huh. Yeah, you're cute. All right. Yeah. Oh, I've got to find a place to put this too. That's not gonna be it. Nope. All right, I need to find a place to put this. So I will be looking for a place to put these 3 things as I go through here.
Thank you for joining me for this week's Fabulous Fall YouTube Hop. Remember to click on the link for the next video in the hop in the description box below. Each week, our creative team called the Fabulous Fawns offers new videos that provide ideas and inspiration to use the Fabulous Fall collaboration kits in your own projects. Please show them that you appreciate their efforts by watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. We hope you play along. The dates for the challenge are listed above. Kara and Julie will have prizes for everyone who completes the challenge. Remember to use the hashtag JNCFall22 when posting to social media so we can find your work, give you some love, and so you are eligible for the prizes from Kara and Julie. You can also use this hashtag to search for ideas and inspiration from the fabulous Fawns and all the other challenge participants. I really hope you enjoyed my make for today. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'd also appreciate it if you would check out my Instagram and new Facebook group. The links are in the description box below. Thank you for joining me today. Again, this is Denise of PaperKraftD, and craft on.